First pitch coming up on a fine afternoon in Oakland. Interleague Baseball, next. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the East-leading New York Mets and the Oakland A's. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Daniel Murphy will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings or one big 2-out at-bat, one big defensive play, you need somebody to do something to put some life into that dugout.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Murphy moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, an easy fly ball there to start the ball game. One of the big keys for him in this one is going to be keeping that leadoff man off base. He's off to a good start here.
Number 30 will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. First offering on the way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Now here's the pitch. Ball one. The 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. A two-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Michael Lee waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is reached for and sent on the ground to third. On to Butler in time, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder,
Michael Lee will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Semien is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Stephen Vogt will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
leading up for the A's, right fielder, Stephen Vogt.
In there for strike one, 0-1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Here's the 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Lee will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there, because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Sam Fuld will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so, as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again. 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, nothing wrong with a pop out and a strikeout when you're out on the mound. And he's saying, I'll take this all game long.
Thomas Hawk will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Number 3 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
The next pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Amaya will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. First pitch coming. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, shortstop,
David Lee will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Base hit. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games.
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And with 2 outs, this was an excellent spot to try to take second base. The worst case scenario is if you get thrown out, you allow a good hitter to come back and lead off the next inning. Now you give that same good hitter an opportunity to drive you in with just a base hit.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The left fielder, number 23.
Michael Kadire will stand in. It comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Billy Butler will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
First baseman, Billy Butler.
Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike one. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got and how he lets it go, you're just flying blind up there.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And Butler swings and misses. He's down on strikes for route number 1.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Avisail Garcia will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And this pitch is going to be bounced foul over near Ty Waller in the first base coaching box. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This is offered at in the dirt for strike three. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Josh Phegley will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
The pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And after setting down the first 5 to start the afternoon, he finally gives up his first hit here with 2 outs in the second. And that's important because you don't want to let a guy coast through these early innings. You want to mount at least a little bit of pressure out there.
Marcus Semien will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a 1-0. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
David Murphy will get his first shot at it here. And he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First offering on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Brian McCann will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Daniel Murphy will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-1 offering. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Full count offering on its way. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder,
Michael Lee will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. The 2-1. 3-1 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-1 home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Number 3 will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage.
Ah, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
.1-0 on the way. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here now the 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it comes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
David Lee will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Come on, guys. Have a nice flight home, Ned.
First pitch coming. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Comes set. Now the pitch. 1-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Now the 1-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. big pitch here, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now another 1-2. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. It's not in time, so 3 runs will score, and the lead grows to 4 now.
Big swing of the bat right there. He's right on this pitch. You see this ball get down and get to the wall, and at that point, it's off to the races. He's going to wind up driving everybody home with a 3-run double.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Matt Carpenter is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 pitch now. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Ready with the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Here he comes on 3-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The 3-2 pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Once again, a 3-2. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Murphy is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the A's nothing. Amaya will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home 3rd. The 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Stephen Vogt will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Now the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And there's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass. But not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there. And this time, it works out for him.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
Here is Sam Fuld now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
One 0. Fouled straight back. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Three and two, here it is. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball four, according to Woody Keller. Thomas Hawk will stand in with the bases loaded and a real chance to get his guys right back in this one. First pitch to him. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Here comes the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-0, bases loaded. You let him swing here?
Oh, this is a run producer's dream right here. I'd let him go, but only if it's his pitch in his spot.
Hitters count 2-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 2-1 home. Cutter, and that's a called strike two.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
The 2-2 coming. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least one run home, as that run will score from third base.
Into the box, Billy Butler. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Come on, guys.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-0 count, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Runners are at first and third, one away.
Nice easy stroke. Let's go.
Here it comes, 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Good eye.
The 3-1 coming. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half, 4-2 now.
Something you don't see all too often. That's back-to-back sacrifice flies. And he's able to get this one out deep enough to drive in the second run of the inning.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the A's 2. Michael Kadire will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Eric Bedard is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Brian McCann will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Throwing now.
A check by Bedard, and now the pitch.
Good one.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Get the double play.
Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that two-seamer running in.
One, two. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the ground towards second. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at ball one. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. 2-1. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Number 30 will step in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The 1-0 home. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Four runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Ready on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Two pitch on the way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Strike.
1-0 on the way.
Swing.
Not close. It's 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the A's 2. Josh Phegley will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
For the A's, catcher, Josh Phegley.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Pitch on the way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Marcus Semien will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. The next pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Here comes the 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1.
Here we go.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 7, David Murphy.
David Murphy will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Go, David.
First pitch on the way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Amaya will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Stephen Vogt will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. First offering on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
No strike.
Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play at third to come down with it. He's out caught stealing, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Number 3 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far.
Third baseman,
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
the batter, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First pitch coming. And a good fastball from Bedard. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch.
Swing at it.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Standing in now, David Lee.
Ball.
As the first pitch
1-0.
misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, hey, let's turn go.
The 1-0 pitch.
Wait.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
Here comes the 2-1. This ball's grounded foul. Runners on first with one down. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the full count offering. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called third strike.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far.
Strike him out.
He waits, now the pitch. This is lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Stephen Vogt will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Right fielder, Stephen Vogt.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Sam Fuld will stand in, base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Pitch on the way. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
1 out, nobody on. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box now, Thomas Hawk. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
You know a guy throws hard when his changeup's at 89.
Here it comes. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Evan Scribner will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Evan Scribner.
Michael Kadire will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
23. Michael Kadire.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Now the pitch. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Brian McCann will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
When things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Okay, pitch down.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
No strike.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now the 1-0 pitch. There he goes. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. And he is in there.
I thought for a second that with the runner moving, this was going to bring the shortstop into perfect position for a 6-3 double play, but fortunately for them, this ball winds up getting by him and into center field.
Number 30 will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Double play kills the inning.
The 2-0. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Now the 3-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 6-2. Billy Butler will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the sixth.
First baseman, Billy Butler.
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
In there, 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike. Come on.
The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Avisail Garcia will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Josh Phegley will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a 1-0. 2-0 now.
Kicking deep.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Number 3 will stride in, grounded out his last time
Hitting
through.
up for the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2 strikes. Come on, Blue, open your eyes.
Here comes a 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. but this will land untouched. Another full count pitch home. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and he had to range deep for this one, and you've also got to worry about that ball hitting the lip of the outfield grass. So you got to hang with it just like he did, and he made a nice play.
In now, Gary Cox. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Here he comes, 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count pitch on its way. And this is fouled straight back. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a high chopper. On to Butler in time, and there are 2 away.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Marcus Semien will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Swung on and missed for the first strike. That man right there opting to stay with his starter as we start the 7th inning.
And with his pitch count where it is right now, it wouldn't surprise me if they call it an afternoon after this inning.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's David Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Back-to-back strikeouts now to start the inning. 10 now in the ball game. He's just been setting them up and knocking them down.
Into the box now, Amaya. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe it's because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
The 2-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Stephen Vogt will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
And to me, this just looks like the classic case of a guy who's given it his all this afternoon, but he's just flat out of gas.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Sam Fuld will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's set, now the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 0-2 home. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jesse Chavez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jesse Chavez.
Matt Carpenter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The designated hitter, Matt
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. What a stop from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One-0 pitch now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Brian McCann will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 on the way. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 20, second baseman
Daniel Murphy will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
A runner on first with 2 away. From the stretch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Mets strand 1. They lead it 6-2. Dylan G is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Dylan G.
Thomas Hawk will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
The shortstop, Thomas Hawk.
Hard hit towards center. And that's a base hit.
Yeah, and that's definitely the drawback to the no doubles defense. Now, if this guy's playing in his normal spot, it's hard to say whether he would have gotten to this or not. But since he's playing deep, he's got no chance to get to it.
Billy Butler will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Come on, Billy.
First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Avisail Garcia will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Fair to say things are not going as planned in that third base dugout.
Well, this is just an afternoon to forget for that man right there.
1-0. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Number 30 will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
First baseman, number 30.
First pitch coming. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And a high throw here, but not much trouble for Butler as he's able to make the play.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the right. Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
So many times pitchers will get ahead and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Full count pitch on its way. Now a hard liner toward short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Number 3 will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Number 3.
Here's the first offering. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Throw to Butler takes care of him, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 6 and the A's 2. Josh Phegley will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Catcher, Josh Phegley.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Kadire is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the 9th. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yeah, up by 4 in the 9th. You want to make sure these guys don't get any momentum on their side, so that's an important first out there.
Marcus Semien will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out.
These guys are just making it much too easy for them out there now. I mean, they're down by a bunch, yet the first 2 guys both make first pitch outs.
David Murphy will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch to him. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 6-2. So long from Oaktown.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City Line or on the Fremont